sweet feel, y'all. Welcome to you. If you are new, hey, welcome to YouTube. This your girl Lottie. Lottie, something with 13, because we just had a glitch on 13. We noticed that sometimes the live, like when on the playback, I don't know if it's like glitching or technology or something going on, but yeah, that's weird. Or like the live is cutting in and out, and we just saw it on 13:31 seconds. So 13:31, we just picked up. It is 11:13, and the clock just turned to 11:14. So 13 is significant. 41, and then it was 41 seconds when we looked up 14 and 41. 13:31, 14:41. Those numbers could be significant for somebody. Great day. I'm hearing make way, make way. Something I'm getting Moana. All you need. Ah. Thank y'all so much for tapping in. I appreciate you. Great day, great day. Make way for you. It's giving make way, make room. We are feeling Dharma. Today is February 22nd, 2026. I'm feeling the power of two, but it's like feminine forces. I'm getting manifestations, making room for the more, beloved, being good with what's now, but making room for more. And it's something about your dharma. We've been picking up 1111, which breaks down to the number 4, 2, and 2 on each side. They were giving it to us as if it was a time, like 11.11, right? And it's something with time. Me and my daughter just had a conversation. Please beware of FPs, fucked up people. Something like that. For peoples coming into your life wanting to bond with you, trauma bond specifically. People who may have centered other things in their life, but then, kind of X you out, breadcrumb. Okay, so I'm going to give y'all the quick scenario. They high school, but this shit is relative to real life because, high school is just a precursor of what you'll experience in adulthood, right, in relationships, because a lot of adults still be on some childish shit. Anywho, she had a girlfriend who centered her boyfriend. And it was like everything was about this little dude. And little dude got X'd out, make a long story short. And now she wants to come back around and reach out to my daughter like, yo, what's up? And my daughter like, what? We haven't talked to you in months. Like, you would never want to hang out. You would never want to do this, that, because your boyfriend was such a big, huge central part of your life. And when we tried to tell you that, like you can have your boyfriend and your friends too, you wanted to blow us off, listen to him to the point where he had them getting ready, like they were getting into argument. Like this little girl wanted to fight my daughter because of, oh, she just jealous and just this, that, and the other. Starting nonsense. So y'all know how that relates to adulthood relationships. So now that the relationship is over, she done dumped him. I don't want to have nothing to do with him. She called my daughter talking about some this, that, and the other. And just help me, just keep me away from him. I said keep her away from him. What the fuck she think you supposed to do? No. You do not accept breadcrumbs. A person that does not have priority or space and room in their life for you, like you a pass through, like she gonna pick you up and take you like a fucking Advil when she don't feel good. No, no. Be wary or aware of people who come in and out your life and for what purpose. My daughter has a very counseling spirit. She's very compassionate. So like if she would talk to you and try to help you and all of this stuff. And shit, no. I told her no. We don't do breadcrumbs. People that just want to come to you to get your counseling spirit and then run off and do some other shit. That's not your friend. That's not your friend. That's not your friend. So those are lessons. We have been placing boundaries. And her test in this situation is to recognize that, to hold the boundary, and to be like, yeah, now, great day, great day. Thank you so much, beloved, for tapping in. I appreciate you. Oh, Lakeisha. Hello, Lakeisha Evans. I almost wanted to say Heavens, but it's given Evans. Hello. Thank you so much for tapping in. Yeah, this is a general collective today. It is going to be a soulful message, a soulful conversation. You know, everything is to speak to the soul, to uplift and edify and nourish, you know, so that you can bear the yoke that's on your shoulder. And one of the things is be careful of relationships and what they really look like. In this day and age, we should be well rounded in our relationships. Like, one thing doesn't just take center mass, I guess, the relationship with your spirit, right? But even then, you should be balanced, right? We are dual natured individuals and beings. We are spiritual and we are earthlings, right? We're spiritual beings having a human experience. We are to connect, we are to enjoy Gaia, the physicality of the spirit itself. And to know when you have people around you that only want to siphon off your energy to feed off of you and they're not pouring anything back, there's no reciprocity. And if they do give his breadcrumbs, it's like, no, shit, you deserve your full fucking plate. You don't eat breadcrumbs, Ashe. I told her, I said, I'm your mother. I know you don't eat breadcrumbs. As much as we motherfucking feed you to put the food on your plate, you don't eat breadcrumbs, Ashe. So no, no. And whatever we eat, you eat too. I ain't gonna feed you nothing that I wouldn't eat. Shit, we ain't no motherfucking hot dog family for the kids, and we sitting around here eating steaks and crab legs and lobsters and shit. Hell no, that's not what we do. That's not what we do. Well, okay, so look, you don't let nobody come in and breadcrumb you. I wouldn't give a fuck. No. Great day, Daniel. Thank you so much for tapping in. I appreciate you. Yeah, encourage your children so that they understand. I told her I cannot choose your relationships for you, but I can arm you with the knowledge that you need so that you could choose for yourself. So let's ring the bell on that. Order up. Thank y'all so much for tapping in. This is the Tears and Week Tarot Show where you show up, never know what you're going to get. My name is Lottie. Yeah, we're going to detach from that. This is one of my favorite books. We are a vessel for the Most High God to come through and use. We are a conduit. We are so many clairs. It's too many to list. We are a medium. Yeah, a bridge between here and there. So, hopefully you guys can stick through the message. It's gonna start slow like that old school Crisco. We got to get it out the can, boop, and into the pan. And the Alpha and the Omega, they come in and turn the heat up, and we get to cooking. Y'all, you know, we got some ingredients brewing, but we don't know what the meal is just yet. But it's gonna come together, and I thank the Alpha and Omega for being here, for using us, for bringing a message to us and through us first and foremost, so that we can be spiritually edified and strengthened and bear the yoke you placed upon our shoulders. We pray that we overflow. And it goes out into your wheat field. Know the wheat from the tare so that we can discern for ourselves. Have them be strengthened, edified in the spirit to bear the yoke that's upon their shoulders. For somebody is given the ability to identify your enemy, frenemy, somebody that's not there for you, but to siphon from you so that you cannot eat. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. I pray that you overflow and that we meet in the middle. Unity, clarity. And something about these 7 spiritual laws of success. The person that gave me this text, it was a gift. They gifted it to me in 2016, and we've had it ever since. So 10 years. And we've been studying on this book for 10 years, right? And as you can see, when we open up the book, it's just like certain pages that we've gone through. We have scribbles, we have notes, channel messages. You know, it's coming away from the bind in certain places. And we're just going to start from like I was hearing this table of contents, but Spirit put us on the law of giving and receiving, which is perfect because that's like reciprocity, what we were just kind of talking about. The universe operates through dynamic exchange. Giving and receiving are different aspects of the flow of energy in the universe. And our willingness to give that which we seek. Hello, Spirit, to give what you seek. What if you not giving it then and you out here seeking it from others? That just makes you a vampire. And somebody needs to be able to understand that. And it's giving, oh y'all, I told my daughter, we be saying some stuff. Spirit told her, you know, everybody around here talking about clock it, but it's a lot of people that can't even read a clock. I mean, like, get that in for real, for real. In this day and time, 2026, A lot of people can't read a regular clock. If it ain't the digital with the numbers that are clearly represented, they don't fucking know what time it is what I heard. And let's get this. And in our willingness to give that which we seek, we keep the abundance of the universe circulating in our lives. Be a person to give out what you seek. If you want somebody to be there in your counseling moments, right, then are you there in their counseling moments? If you want somebody to be a true friend to you, are you being a true friend to them? And if you are noticing that you are giving out to people way more than you're receiving, then the test is for you to place your boundary and to hold it, beloved, and it's indiscriminate. Indiscriminate. Yeah, every relationship is one of give and take. Giving engenders receiving, and receiving engenders giving. What goes up must come down. What goes out must come back. In reality, receiving is the same thing as giving, because giving and receiving are different aspects of the flow of energy in the universe. And if you stop the flow of either, you interfere with nature's intelligence. Confirmation. I don't know who that is. And every seed is a promise of 1,000 forests. But the seed must not be hoarded. It must give its intelligence to the fertile ground. Through its giving, its unseen energy flows into material manifestation. The more you give, the more you will receive, because you will keep the abundance of the universe circulating in your life. If you want to be blessed with all the good things in life, learn to silently bless everyone with all the good things in life. Even the thought of giving, the thought of blessing, or a simple prayer has the power to affect others. And that's my daughter. So I know that her energy is going to return onto her. The law of Dharma. Do you want this page? Okay. See, how can I help? That's her spirit. Thank you so much. She always has that energy of how can I help? Always asking, how can I help? How can I give? And I know that's a part of the gift in her. But being such a giver, her energy will come back. And it could be from other people in other ways in the future. And other, even in the now. It's like recognizing how does that energy return to you. Because it may not come from the people that you give to. Y'all know how it is. You give to a person, they don't give back. But your energy does return to you from another person blesses you, right? And then the person that you are giving to, if you hold up that boundary, you give them the lesson to learn giving and receiving, that they can't just fuck over a person. Anywho, so the seventh spiritual law is the law of Dharma, or your purpose in life. It says, do you want to read that? The seventh spiritual law of success is the law of Dharma. Dharma is a Sanskrit word that means purpose in life. The law of Dharma says that we have taken manifestation in physical form to fulfill a purpose. And Spirit was just kind of saying that we are spiritual beings having a human experience. Our spiritual essence is experiencing the material world, and it is a gift. The moment to moment, everything that we experience, it is a gift. It is the present, right? The present truly. And we can smell it, we can taste it, we can see it, we can feel it. And those are things that you would not be able to experience outside of the vessel, outside of the physical. So all of these wonderful gifts that we have on a daily basis, take account of them and honor them in the moment, no matter what it is. Even if you are grieving for somebody, I'm picking up that because they'd be like, how do I honor the grief? How do I honor the sadness? How do I honor the tragedy? There's purpose that comes from those things. To discover your purpose in life is usually triggered by something else, some sort of chaos, some sort of trial, some sort of strife. And when you feel that energy and it hits your heart, your compassion, you feel a need to change that thing. It drives passion. It reveals the desire. And so when you know that, yeah, what are you saying, beloved? Yeah, it's like, oh, okay, when you experience evil events, they wrote EVIL. Like what we would consider evil is really like living or live backwards, right? So the thing that's backwards against life, against the life experience to cause the strife, the trials, the grief, when you flip it and you have the effect on it to change that thing around, it's giving living in your purpose. It is putting things back in order for the sake of goodness, to allow that thing to be present in your life so that you can ease somebody else's strife. And I don't know if that makes sense for somebody, but it's like, say for instance, if you went through some sort of tragedy, whatever it was, I'm picking up childhood wounds, is something like that. And if you know that what that is and how heavy it felt, how hurtful it was, the grief, the trauma that you went through, you in your present state make the decision. Do you want to perpetrate that thing and carry it forward? Do you want to be silent, right, and just not say anything? Or do you want that energy of that event to empower you, to embolden you to speak up and to become an advocate or an actor to help other people heal from it, or to prevent further incidents, to reduce the potentiality of it occurring for somebody else? So everything that comes to us can feed our purpose. It can work for your great if you allow it to, Ashe. The field of potentiality is divinity in its essence. The divine takes human form to fulfill a purpose. So what is the purpose you're supposed to fulfill? Your purpose is probably predicated by a heavy pain, by a grief. And that's the charter of this show, to take pain and transform it, transmute it into purpose, we. According to this law, you have a unique talent and a unique way of expressing it. There is something you can do better than anyone else in the whole world. And for every unique talent and unique expression of that talent, there are also unique needs. When these needs are matched with the creative expression of your talent, that is the spark that creates affluence. Expressing your talents to fulfill a need creates unlimited wealth and abundance, we. Unlimited wealth and abundance. Hey Lee, thank you guys so much. Hey Cheryl, thank you guys so much for tapping in. I appreciate you, everybody that's bringing in the energy, the vibes, the likes, the shares, the comments. We appreciate you so very much. I'm definitely getting expressing your unique talent. Your unique talent. And don't let anybody tell you how you can express it. When you know that you are doing, you're doing the right thing because you feel good about it. You're not hurting anybody. You're not harming anybody. You're not hurting yourself, right? High Priestess. What is the thing that you're supposed to do? Are you spiritual? Do you recognize your spiritual essence, your spiritual being? Do you get downloads? Do you get information of the ethereal things that you would not have a way of knowing? It's giving revelation. Yeah. What? High Priestess, High Priestess. Okay? High Priestess, High Priestess. Let's talk about it. What? They are not playing no games. I don't know if this is too different. No. You are a very powerful High Priestess. So, High Priestess, intuition, mystery, awareness of the unconscious things, divine feminine energy, having sacred knowledge, wisdom, learning, purity, virtue. Could you have a lack of patience? That could be. I want it now. But you have it now. So that's the thing. That's what I'm hearing, right? A lack of patience says, I want it now. But everything is always now. So even if you don't hold the physical manifestation of a certain thing now, you have it with you spiritually now, so you still have it now, so you claim it now. I have it now. I am it now. It's always now. What greater time is it than now? It's always now. I told you, people always walk around here talking about some clocky, but they don't know what time it is. Can't even read a clock, talking about a clock this. Go learn how to read the clock first before you try to clock shit. Learning. Yeah, they said it. The world card or that circle that could tell what time it is. Shit, it's always fucking now. It's always in the present, right in the middle. Ashe, 2021. I don't know why I heard 2021. That could be significant for somebody. 2021 could have been a year for somebody. Toxic. Oh shit, you could have went 2021, could have did it for somebody. And this is what we were getting, like how they spelled the word evil, but then look, devil is the word lived backwards. So what are you doing, or what were you into, or who was on some shit that was just living fucking backwards? Like all of their morals and principles are all the way the fuck upside down. That's what it's giving. Chained to some shit. Bondage, materialism, addictions, attachments, restrictions. I don't know if somebody have a thing with their sexuality, but that's listed, so we're going to read it. Downfall, controversy, violence, disaster, feeling trapped in bondage, depressed, negative thinking, or betrayal. So 2021, even if you didn't, yeah, if you were depressed, because I'm picking up depression, right, for somebody, and what are the things that were depressing or suppressing you? It could have been something going on. I'm hearing the words mentality, like, is it learning something different? Is it just really being plagued with the mind? For somebody, it could be facing depression, like, or being diagnosed with it as like a mental disorder or condition. I don't like to, it is disorderly because it's like ordering your thoughts and getting things together and coming back into alignment in the right way of things, completely reversing how you're thinking. Yeah, see, we picked this upside down. Hangman and the Fool, and they both upside down. So the delay could be over. Maybe there was something you did not see, right? Maybe somebody was taking foolish actions, right? Because you could not see, you were not awakened, you were taking actions that were just against your highest benefit. See, the hangman flew back out, and it's actually in reverse because we picked it up and flipped it. So it was something that maybe you didn't see. We also picked up the factor, like we had a recent conversation about how mental illness, sometimes people who are truly a high priestess and very spiritually gifted, you could go through bouts of depression or be considered mentally ill, some sort of diagnosis, when it's really not that. It's your gifts awakening. So like if you see certain things, you have the ability of sight. Now you can see spirits in the physical, shadows, certain things like that. If you hear, clear audience, right? So you would hear voices and they come through clearly where you recognize like, oh my God, what is that? Or who is that speaking? What did I just see? Some people would what is, yeah. It's studying. I'm seeing the DSM or something like that. It's given, they don't account for spiritual gifts. If you feel like you're being touched, it's the gift of clairtangent. If you can hear, clear audience. If you can see, clairvoyance, right? Or clear seeing or psychic seeing, right? It's something with that, where a person may actually be diagnosed with something and it's really not that. And I'm picking up the high priestess, like one of my kiddos, they are dual spirited. They don't feel this or that. They don't feel feminine, they don't feel masculine. It's like both of them intertwined and enmeshed, right? And in Native American indigenous cultures, they have something called twin spirited or dual spirited, and you could feel like that. Yeah, enlightenment. It's something about being enlightened. It's giving very enlightened, but there's not necessarily a space for you. There's not a space. And the medical world will just diagnose you with some shit and tell you depressed or schizophrenic and throw you on some pills to help you manage. But it's really not. That's not what it is. That's not what's going on. Chariot is coming through. Oh, see, look, I'm getting the awakening or spiritual gifts for somebody is moving way too fast for you. But it is something that you're supposed to do, but it's giving taking off or like feeling like a runaway, running away. Not just somebody could be trying to run away from their gifts, but it's giving like the gifts that you are getting, the downloads, the images, the messages are coming in so fast. They do not stop. They are just continuously coming and coming and coming, and it's giving overwhelming. It's giving overwhelming. Somebody being overwhelmed by what they know and what they're receiving. That's kind of like what we were getting. Yeah, see, look, a star being. Definitely a star being. And other entities or beings from the stars coming to bring you messages. And it's definitely your strength is being tested, right? And if you are this star being that's here to do something, to birth something that only you can do, right? It's like the ability to get a handle on this. So then what do you do? Where do you go? See, the world card and the hangman, I'm getting the message of waiting for the world to change. Right? The hangman is like a delay in with the world that's here. The wait could be waiting on the world to change, to accept you. Or to decenter worldly things or decenter a worldview. Yeah, hermit, right? It's like being by yourself, soul searching, going within, introspection, enlightenment. Getting the wisdom. I'm seeing enlightenment, wisdom, soul searching, solitude even. Spiritual enlightenment, counsel, inner strength, and we just said strength, right? Prudence, cautious, vigilant, patient, could be withdrawn, right? You could feel alone and needing inner guidance. There's not a lot of places to go for counseling when you are a fucking dual-spirited high priestess or you just have multiple gifts. Like, your gifts is, like, ridiculous. The enlightenment is ridiculous. Like, where do you go? Does it make you feel left alone to be this angel here? Right? And I'm getting like spirits in the night or something like that. I don't know if you need protection at night, but it's giving subconscious, it's giving night, and I'm getting, I don't know. I keep seeing spirits at night. But it's not like we just, are tapped at night, like, when stupid shit, like, in terms of, like, scary movies. Or why do ghosts only show up at night? Now, it's giving some motherfucking, what is that? Paranormal activity where that shit happens all motherfucking day long. Like, it does not matter what time it is. Clock that. It does not matter what time it is. This shit don't happen just at night. You sitting there at the breakfast table and the fucking cabinets fly open. Floom! And all your shit come out. Boom! Shit explosion. It does not matter. Spirits are with us all the time and they're everywhere. Everywhere. So it may not be anywhere that you can go if you are a medium and you're clairtangent where you don't get tapped by different spirits to bring a message or them trying to tell you something. It could be even they need some sort of help. You know what I'm saying? Like, I need help to resolve something, to say something, to express something, or just to, I don't know what it is, but it's just giving like they need help. And see, shit just fucking explode and blow open. Boom! Like in the fucking daytime. People been here and alive and they'll hear clink, 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 clink. What the fuck was that? Go out there, they done rip something else off the goddamn wall or some shit like that. We be having to glue shit to the wall and then still rip that shit down. Like, you think this little glue gonna stop us from getting your attention, from trying to tell you something? Look. Paranormal activities and occurrences happen, and if you tell people that shit, DSM would tell them that your ass is schizophrenic. I'm just saying, look, karma, dharma, they don't know what motherfucking time it is. They can't even read a motherfucking clock. If it ain't that digital shit that clearly displays the numbers, they don't fucking get it. They don't get it. son, they not enlightened. They don't understand it. And it's something with this angel, Temperance angel, the power of the sun is here. Very enlightened. Sun child. For somebody, you could be indigenous to the Americas or just indigenous, something with your lineage. I am seeing somebody that could potentially be African American, but you don't have to be. It's something that comes down through your lineage, though, is what I'm getting. I'm hearing family tree. Yeah, you speak to the dead or the dead speaks to you, wheat. And that shit could fuck with somebody. Hermit, like, what do you do? What do you say to people when the dead comes to you? I told you, Temperance angel. What do you say and what do you do? And how do you even accept that purpose? Like, if that's your dharma, to help those who are already transitioned or they're just not in the physical body. They're no longer in a vessel. What do you say? What do you do? Do you have the courage to see it through? You maybe not. It could really bother you. And I'm getting for somebody so much so that it was depressing you. That it was like, what do I do? You go see a doctor and you tell them your experiences and they just throw some pills at you, a diagnosis at you. Yeah, the lovers is here. Connections, head over heart, relationships. Embrace true love and deep, intimate friendships. And we kind of talked about friendships with about my daughter, right? Friendships. Making choices from the heart. Vibrant health. Or recovery from an illness, recovering from this depression, from somebody who could have misdiagnosed you because of your spiritual gifts. It's really because you're this double high priestess. It's not that you are ill. It's just that you are supremely aware. You are an open channel and you could be attracting and drawing in other spirits that are transitioned over and needing to understand what to do with it or dealing with it within yourself. That's what it's giving me. And see, in order to get your hands around it, you would need spiritual counseling. You would need somebody who understands the ethereal things, the spiritual things to help you manage. Even learning how to close your gateway, how to call in protection. And for some reason, I am picking up something at night. It could be while you're asleep. Like when we first really understood what was happening, we had a hard time at night because when we are aware and awake in the waking hours, we can always, consciously control the gate. We can control, what energies, are trying to present information. We could hold the forces. But when we would relax and go to sleep, we found it was a different type of environment. Like we would get woken up and we would be going outside to go ground or go look at the moon or moon bathe or stuff like that. They were giving us good information, but we still needed to control. We don't like feeling like something else is coming to show us to go do anything. Free will is a thing. Alpha Omega is in control. Like that's the only thing we allow to come in and have free will. It is the essence of our soul. So any other spirit is like, no. Did the Omega say you can come and speak? If they didn't, you got to get on. You know what I'm saying? It's giving that. And you can call authority. But when you're asleep, you may not be aware enough or have the ability to control your channel at night. So you're just like an open channel. It's like the radio is just open and the frequencies can just come in and out at night. That's why we see a lot of movies. I'm getting Carol Ann for some reason. Like little Carol Ann, she was so innocent in this little open channel. And, all of these lights being drawn into her, right? But she didn't have anybody to teach her about protection. She was too young and the people in her family didn't even believe in that shit until they started experiencing it. I told you, young. Very young. Page energy. So I don't know if you are young, if you have a young person around you, or if these things have been happening to you since you were a youth, or you just are being called to understand the magic that is within you. Yeah. King of Swords. It's given the infinite intelligence coming through to guide you, to give you some help or show you which way to go. Hermit, you could end up being your own guru if you don't have a spiritual teacher, a spiritual counselor that has spiritual gifts. Yeah, gifts. Definitely. Very sensitive. A page. Sensitive, open hearted, and inexperienced. Moody messages regarding relationships. You could get messages regarding relationships. It could be other people. It could be, yes, others. Connections with other people. New emotional experiences. I don't feel a romantic encounter, but it's given an emotional experiences. Yeah, heightened psychic abilities. Somebody has very deep psychic abilities. This double high priestess, if you already very, very, very tapped in, I'm getting you going to a whole nother level. See, Emperor, you going to a whole nother level. We saw Empress come through, now Emperor here, and it's the ability to control your channel. See this star. You are this star, the moon, highly enlightened and tapped with the unconscious, things that you others would just not be aware of. You have the ability to draw that information, and you may need to do work on the subconscious in terms of like recall, total memory recall, making the unaware aware. What is not conscious, conscious. Yeah. And I do feel that sentiment of grief with the Five of Cups. It's giving, yeah, things moving too fucking fast. Knight of Swords. All the information, everything that's coming to you is giving lightning speed, right? It's giving overwhelming. And now we see the Five of Swords here. It's like mental conflict. Being diagnosed with a mental disorder or something like mental illness when it's really not that. It's just everything that's around you is moving too fast and it's like hard to keep track. See, you need counsel. Wise counsel. Somebody that understands. Yeah. You could end up being a counselor as well. I'm picking up your purpose, your dharma. Yeah, balance. See, definitely angel energy. You may not even speak the same language. Like, I'm getting light languages, right? Like, sometimes people could be saying shit to you and it's like, that shit don't even make sense. Like, what are you talking about? Again, like, it's to me, it's like, it's so weird. Like, where we read time in a couple different ways. There's a lot of people that cannot clock the movement of the sun that's down here twice. Can you tell the time what time it is without a clock period? Do you understand that the sun itself is a clock? You can track what time it is by the movement of the sun? No. They can't read a clock with Roman numerals. If it's not a digital that fucking shows 1, 2, 3, 4, that is 12:34, they don't know what time it is, yo. Everybody want to clock some shit, but can't read a clock. That shit is crazy to me. Yeah, Nine of Swords is worry and anxiety. Yeah, Seven of Wands, protecting yourself at night. You need to understand how to defend your channel. Defend your channel. You need learning. Being studious. Scholarly, cheerful, dependable, mischievous, a time to get to work. What time is it? It's time to get to work, beloved. Clock it. Spirit is so funny. And it's something like the back of the car is giving clock. That's funny. Y'all funny. Time to release some shit. Time to release some shit. Endings that lead to new beginnings. They need to release situations or people that hold you back. People that are not given. Two of Cups. People that are not giving. If they are not exchanging, if they are not giving what they seeking, then you already know what time it is. Shit, clock that. That's what they said. Let's get the Wisdom Oracle. Spiritual conversation. Thank you guys so much for tapping in. Hello, Daniel. Hey, get out, toxic. I appreciate you guys for tapping in. Skids and who's. Thank you so much to tap in. Time to make the donuts. That's what time it is. Right? Observer. Can they watch? Can they look to the sky to see what time it is? They can't. They can't. And it's giving me something like the where one of the theological texts say the Most High God comes like a thief in the night. You never know the time. You never know the hour. Can you look to the skies to see the time? What time is it? Mending. It's time to fix some shit. Right? To bring some things together. And it is like exchange. Again, that's like that Two of Cups, right? Like, you can have relationships with people that are doing the right thing, but what about those ones that's like doing the bullshit behind your back, the lies, the deceit, Seven of Swords, the fuckery, that's trying to escape and run off and take something? The spirit is here telling you, look at the bird, they see him. They gonna come and give you the information. You are always being seen. You're always being watched. The Most High God is always observing. Is with us always. Listening. Somebody listening. Yeah, move in peace. If you bring in peace, you should get peace. You exchange peace. Temperance angel, balancing. If you are not getting peace back in your relationships, if they are bringing you chaos and you are working to fix them and counsel and help them, beloved, let go of it. Make room for your milk and honey. Sometimes that requires, and I'm hearing the word indiscriminate. That's what we told Blessing this morning. Like, look, if they not giving, then no, you don't eat breadcrumbs. Yo, we said this earlier. You don't eat breadcrumbs. You wasn't raised on that shit. Absolutely not. So I know that's not what you giving. You've been taught to give from your heart, always asking, how can I help? And she does. So if a person is not there for her, that's some shit to clean up. Which one? Not this one, this one. Yeah, flexible. Be flexible. Be mindful of people that always want you to be flexible, but they not flexible with you. Again, give what you seeking. If you want somebody to be flexible with you, be flexible with them. They can't be rigid and solid as a motherfucking rock, but they want you to bend over backwards. Hell nah. We don't do that shit either. Clean this shit up. Right? 42. That is the number 6. What is it giving? Are you giving twice as much as the other motherfucking person? If that be the case, you know to get rid of that shit. That's what I heard. Higher power. The Most High say, if you giving twice as much and this other person clean that shit up to what we said 4 and 2. What did they bring out? The number 4. If you giving they ass 4 and they giving you 2, that shit got to go. That's not for you. The Most High said, I ain't feeding you no breadcrumbs. You need more than that for sustainability. And the highest power got your back. What? Pedestal. Put you on a pedestal. You don't take nobody motherfucking breadcrumbs? Fuck that. 4 and 8 is 12. We had to get that shit right. Can we add? Is the mathing? It ain't motherfucking mathing. It's not. Something. Dang. Okay. Between worlds. This could be somebody that you connected to, or you just have a foot in both worlds, right? Between worlds, between the here and the there, the spirit and the physical. And that brings you luck. If you could draw in energy from the ethereal realm and understand that you tapped into it and you can make the spiritual manifest, shit. You don't need no damn breadcrumbs. People eating off you. You already a buffet. You are already a full plate. Shit, but if they come over here and eat up all your shit, then what the fuck you gonna eat, beloved? Unfinished business, regeneration, chaos and conflict, and no peace like home, beloved. If they ain't bringing peace, then that got to go. Do you need to say something to somebody? You might. You might. Chaos and conflict. Who the fuck is pretending to be something that they not? Trying to be bigger than what they are. That's a zebra painted as a giraffe. It always catches me with that. Thank you guys so much for everybody. We want to be cool in the comments. Just make sure we good, beloved. Chaos and conflict. That shit always cracks me up. Short ass zebra. This is a short ass zebra trying to be tall as fuck. That's what. Trying to be tall. Be you. You a zebra. That's how the Most High God made you. No peace like home. Shit. You set up and set aside. Supposed to be. Accept what it is right now, and keep on growing. serendipity, the moon. You have the ability to pull something out of the subconscious. And it's something about your gifts that will make a way for you. Don't war within yourself. Don't even try to cover yourself up to be something that you're not. And recognize the people that's just, it's not what it is. Can you motherfucking clock this shit? Can you clock the fact that this is a short ass goddamn drive? I'm like, wait a minute, that shit don't even look right. It don't even look natural. It ain't even natural. When did the Most High God make that? It didn't. Yeah, I clocked that. Be in the present, in the here and now. It is what it is. Right? You know what it is. Don't try to let it be or somebody convince you to be something that is fucking not. I know what time it is. I'm observant. I could see. 32. Look, and the power is in your hand, The power is in your hand. That's Emperor energy. Emperor energy, the yang. The power is in your hand. Yeah, exchanging gifts. See, if you got the power and you tapped into this, what the fuck is these people giving? And why? Why are they attracting? You're attracting people who need to siphon your energy. You also attract other spirits who not just want to siphon your energy, but they need you to help do something. It's something about bringing peace. And I don't feel like somebody may have peace in their home, like no peace in the home. It's something about that. If you are experiencing like paranormal events and things like that, know that that shit is real and it exists. It's not in your head. And so if somebody gave you a diagnosis, you might want to go see somebody else that understands the dual side of the infinite. Like, is the yang, the omega, there's the yin, the alpha, the beginning and the ending, and everything in between exists. It just is. We are creation, and no spirit, everything is infinite. No spirit disappears like when it transitions. We are all here now. There's truly nowhere else to be. We are whole, we are complete. There's nothing broken and there's nothing missing. So when you start to think about a whole, complete perspective, like, you have universes and galaxies within. You are connected to everything that's outside of you, and everything that's inside of you is all one. The energy is flowing, is exchanging, right? So when I'm seeing Andromeda galaxy, I'm seeing the belt of Orion, I'm seeing Betelgeuse, right? I'm seeing all these great celestial bodies. You are made of the same essence, the same thing. You resonate. That frequency is a part of who you are. It is a part of your coding. That's what I'm getting. Like, when we start to remember and we start to access and exchange with that frequency on that level, you become an open channel. Things from everywhere, you can experience it. Now, you experience it here. Like, right, I don't know how else to say it. You can see through the veil. You can see other dimensions. You can see other things. You're sensitive. Your other senses awaken. It is not just the 5 senses they tell us about, but at least the 8. In the 8th, the crown chakra, when you understand that it is a connected consciousness, that everything is consciousness. And so when you become consciously aware, you experience it. You become an open channel, a conduit. I'm here to notice you. It's something about these other entities that notice you because you are open to be noticed. Right? That's what it's given. See, thinker, when you become aware. And it's something about the King of Swords energy, the intelligence of the all, of the infinite, that wants you to understand this. 44 is the infinite. That's the number 8. When you are equally exchanging Information is something about the exchange rate. Yeah, going round and round and round. Like the information that's going round and round, you're putting it out, it's coming back in. You're putting it out, it's coming back in. Even if you are starting to question, when you start to question and you start to think deeply, like become very philosophical, is what it's giving, those answers, those thoughts and questions go out and the answers return back into you. That's why I was picking up somebody that could potentially be their own guru. Like you could be really getting information and instruction from the infinite intelligence that reveals all things to you. You think it, you question it, the question goes out, and before you know it, you get revelation. Revelation comes up within you. And then there's something from the outside, a physical manifested proof of that revelation you receive so that you know it to be true. You have no need to simply believe. And that's the difference. Soulmates is here. You are soulmated. You are connected. And it is given coming into balance. Your Empress and Emperor energy coming together to marry. They have the key. That's the key. You will also know what's not for you. What is not for you? The game is definitely not for you. I'm seeing this fortune cookie. It's something in that. Yeah, community. It's something with the community or something like that that's not for you. That is another 8. A new life is coming. Somebody's building it. You see how she's got her hand on her head? It's like wheeling the pieces to come in so everything stacks up. A new life. And it's based on truth and the ability to receive the truth, to see clearly, and it's getting the truth rising up from the inside of you. And see, now we see 13. It's a fork in a road. It's a decision to make. Which way to go? Deep knowingness, which is the high priestess, double high priestess, and the ability to co-create. Some is given calling in relationships. Some are based off love and some are based off hate. Let's get the truly emotional. Yeah, fates. You're this star energy and start being, and you have all this power that's coming up within you, and the Fool card is here. Somebody may make a foolish choice, but you could also feel like a kind of way about going all the way with your gifts and opening all the way up. Like, can you control it? Definitely felt like somebody was under pressure, like a lot of mental conflict. What's coming at you and what's coming to you could be coming in so fast that it's overwhelming you. It's like waves of information, like boom, like if you got knocked over by a wave and before you can gather your footing and get up, here comes another wave and it knocks you down. It's like almost somebody that feel like they could drown on the shore because you're standing there, you got knocked down, and every time you get up, there's more waves coming in, and therefore it's like overwhelming and it can make you freak you out or some shit. It's what it's giving. Yeah, black cause. Chaos and conflict. Rejected. Rejected, chaos and conflict. Black cause. I'm hearing not having it. Yeah, family is coming through. I did see community, so it's something with family. Family could even be saying something is not for you. I don't know. You could be thinking that family is not for you, that you need to stay in hermit because the hermit is out here. It's heavy. GPS. I'm getting send me your location. I'm here. I'm here now. Dear God, I'm here. Who's had a sex addiction? You could have blocked out a person that definitely was addicted to sexuality, and your card just flew out, left hanging, or somebody left you hanging, or you left them hanging. It could have been something spiritual that told you to. Definitely your spiritual gifts. And you can see this person is like in a mountain somewhere. They're isolated. They're doing their own thing. They're meditating. They're getting revelation. I'm getting something with clear head. Like we have a thing. It's something, for some reason today we feel congested. We woke up, it was like we couldn't get the voice going. The voice felt heavy. The head felt heavy, feeling pressure in our ears. I'm like, what's going on with the congestion? Fake busy is coming through. I'm hearing potter's clay. Something is not for you. You're not for the fake busy shit. You got something real to do. Yeah, I don't, moving on and being free. Letting go, loving you. Hermit energy, but I feel like you could be connecting to a person. You could be on the road to somewhere, traveling some sort of road towards family or something like that. Memories is coming through. And we see coping. So, yeah, and getting fed up with all the messages. Look at how many messages, just covered up with messages. Stubborn, pride and ego, and a spell of love, or somebody did a love spell. Spell is here. Cast beautiful spells over yourself, psycho crazy. Yeah, somebody tried to say, is given a diagnosis of like mental health, but it's because you're clairaudient. I am definitely picking up heavy on the ears, like hearing a lot. And for somebody, you could have had some maladaptive coping. Uh, the way that you cope with things could be maladaptive. You could have been connected to another person that has some very toxic behaviors, very maladaptive. They could have been connected to sex. It could have been like needing to release all the time to bring down their energy. If you had an issue with like sexual connection or manipulation so that you can release the energy and maybe even go to sleep, somebody may have needed to cope through drinking to kind of calm things down. But I'm picking up this as a person that you blocked out. Like this person could have been very toxic for you. They could have been addicted to, they could have had root chakra issues. Sex is relative to the root chakra. Coping, skills with alcohol to kind of dumb the senses or something like that. Whoever this person is that you blocked out and rejected, they're very nostalgic. And it could be that love spell, like them using nostalgia energy or nostalgia magic to either call you back in or something like that. This is definitely kind of giving me the vibe of somebody that you were attached to. You could be attracted to this person. They could be very attractive, but they're not good for you. Whoever this is, they're definitely not. And it's something about you guys exchanging. And I feel like you blocked it out for the betterment of yourself. Like, it's not good for my health. And I'm also picking up, like, it could be a part of somebody's healing journey to do things differently. Like, you guys could have trauma bonded over something. And my daughter and I was talking about trauma bond today and with her friend, and she was like, when people come, to you like that, they are often trying to trauma bond to you. She was like, and the only thing y'all do is talk about trauma. This is my 17-year-old saying this. Right? Only thing they do is talk about trauma. You explain, you just sit there. So she was explaining it to me, and I was just listening to her, and I was like, wow, you can hear the maturity. Like, she gets it. She gets things that a lot of adults have not understood quite yet. Yeah, Two of Wands. Accepting with plans. Discovery, moving forward. See, moving on. Travel. Moving forward. Understanding that you need to move forward to be free. And I feel like you moving right into a very good situation. Wherever the Most High God is sending you is loving people here that you will connect to. Ten of Cups, see, loving people. The awe, the milk and honey. Shit, didn't they fucking pull that? They did. Thank you, Spirit. The milk and honey, the Ten of Cups. You are moving towards all of it. The Most High God has plans for you. And it's given that you have a lot of spiritual help around you. Yeah, Queen of Cups. Very psychic, very gifted, very psychic, compassionate, calm, nurturing, and intuitive. Ace of Cups, spiritually awakened, spiritually gifted, cup overflowing. And now it's given like you have the ability to sustain it, to manage it. Before it was overwhelming, like where you could not get your arms around it, fed up with all the messages, seeking out help. Where, yeah, it's like, what, yeah. Do you want me to say that? I'm hearing whereas people didn't get it, now they do. They understand what was going on with you. Yeah, Knight of Wands. Stuff was moving way too fast. Page of Swords. And I don't know if somebody is watching or it's just you learning or saying something. Page of Swords. Watching, observing, right? Being observant with the observer. Understanding what time it is. Knight of Wands. In action. Energetic. Passion. Charm. Fearlessness. Oh, you ain't afraid of shit is what I heard. The sun, you lit. And people see it. Three of Swords. Somebody got a little bit of grief over it. We got a Queen of Pentacles here in the Wheel of Fortune. Who getting a karma? Who getting a dharma? This is you. This Queen of Pentacles, Three of Swords, Wheel of Fortune, Nine of Pentacles is you. The Three of Swords is the shit that you've been through. The grief, the heartache. Whether it was love triangles, whether it was other people, what it was just all of it. Whatever the pain was that's pushing you into your purpose. Whatever the pain was that cracked you open and made you realize that you were this double high priestess. And you taking that pain and moving it into purpose, you're going to manifest. Queen of Pentacles is going to pay you back in dividends. What you put out, you shall get back. You will receive the return of your energy. That is your dharma, Wheel of Fortune. And Nine of Pentacles behind that is like, yeah, you doing this by yourself. And that could cause strife. Like you could be worried. Nine of Swords. Release the worry. Release the worry. But it's giving Nine of Swords too, like you know a lot, and what you know could be very concerning. It could cause you to worry. You could be worrying about like worldly things. Again, the Hangman to the world, waiting on the world to change. Like being very concerned for the condition that Gaia is in. Yeah, Five of Pentacles is here. Somebody feels like a loss, poverty, hardship, or just lonely. Somebody is looking at pictures, somebody that you blocked out, and they feel very lonely. Right? They miss you. They miss your energy. They miss what you were bringing. It's giving My Lucky Charm. Y'all remember the boys back in the day, see the moon. They definitely sad. You know, it is something about Eight of Pentacles. What are they doing with the moon? I'm hearing moon magic. They better cut that shit. Look, death. They better cut that shit. Nine of Wands. Yeah, they better cut that shit. That's some sort of defense or a warrior, a battle. There could be stubborn. They say stubborn and arrogant. Queen of Wands, they just want you back. It's even they enjoy your magic. Yeah, Six of Pentacles, they want you to exchange with them. But if the shit is off balance, look how the Pentacles are lined up. Right? It was off balance. See, after you gone and shit down here, they want to give something now or some shit like that. The Spirit say no. Justice is here. No, no, no. No, justice. Ten of Swords, a harsh ending for somebody, right? But the worst is over, and here is the return of all your fucking energy. Ten of Pentacles, milk and honey. And even with the Nine of Wands, it could be you learning how to defend yourself and hold your boundary. And that was the lesson, to hold the boundary. You know when a person is not giving to you at equal rate or equal exchange. You know what it is. And if you call justice like I'm only taking reciprocal relationships, then it is what it is. The death and transformation is like you have changed. You are not the old person that you used to be. You are a whole new entity. That shit has ended and it's a new beginning. And then a lot of people, like, the justice is that shit is over with and it is what it is. Just period. The Ten of Swords that you went through is turning into Ten of Pentacles. And the Ten of Swords is also like, you know, all of that shit. You understand the backstabbing. You understand the Seven of Swords, the lies, the deceit, the bullshit, the trickery. You understand the mental conflict. You understand the Nine of Swords being worried for others who, when it comes to you, they don't even fucking give a shit. You understand all of that. You got the knowledge. You the king of the motherfucking swords, okay? You done mastered it. You know how to seek intelligence. You go into yourself, and when they tell you it is what it is, what time it is, you believe it. You don't gotta look at the clock to know what time it is. You are observant. What is my spirit telling me? What is the sun power, that's energy that's inside of me telling me? They said it is this, oh, it's that. I feel it. And what I feel and what I know internally, the spirit reveals externally. It's going to show me. Most High God, what is it that I need to see? Reveal onto me. Ask and you shall receive. Ten of Pentacles, all of the return of your energy. For every motherfucking sword, you got a pentacle returned. Nine of Wands, hold your boundaries. Hold your boundaries. It is what it is. Somebody doing moon work on you, that's true. Queen of Swords, you cut this person the fuck off. Hermit, you are by yourself. And this person wants a new opportunity, or you gonna get some evidence of what the fuck this shit is too. That's what Spirit said. Eight of Pentacles is working, is dedicated and committed. Like they committed to doing some shit on you. It's giving magic. Moon work they doing. Queen of Swords, you cut their ass off. Whoever the fuck this person is that you cut off, that you X'd out, they doing some shit. And you just by yourself, chilling, hermit. Great day, Faye. Eight of Cups. Yeah, from that person, you walked away. Keep on moving forward. That's the person you walked away from. They doing some shit behind the scenes. Anything else, Spirit? Yes, let's take a sip. Wet my whistle. I heard talk your shit, Lati. Right? The Spirit said you might have a gift. Your gift could be talking shit. I'm just saying. Sometimes that is what it is. There's a lot of podcasters out here that be saying a whole bunch of bullshit. You might be called to say some real shit. We is the Tears and We Tarot Show, the podcast. Yo, King of Wands is coming through. We are not your average tarot show. We thank you, all of you, for showing up, for coming through to get the soulful conversation on this day. If y'all like the vibes, y'all know what to do. Ashe. Like, share, subscribe, and all that stuff. We have to say it. We have to ask for it so that the universe can deliver it, exchanging those gifts. Thank y'all so much. We just, Milk and Honey is here in building blocks. Like, you can call it in. It is the power of your mind. And if somebody is making you question your mental capacity, then I would say get a second opinion. You could just be spiritually gifted and have some very heavy gifts, and that's what you're experiencing. The medical field in this, like, 3D world, they don't be wanting to recognize the paranormal, even though they know it exists. A lot of these people can't tell you what the real is. They just can't. They just can't. They already separate the shit like you're not whole and complete anyway. Why is it that you get such heavy benefits for the body, the vessel, but then you get 30 fucking sessions of, like, counseling? That don't make no sense. Everything in the vessel runs off the brain, off the mind. If you are not mentally well and sound, then everything else is going to be shit. Change in the wind, beloved. See, being able to just be in your damn true self. You see now that zebra is no longer painted as a goddamn giraffe? Change some shit. The spirit world exists. Everything comes from the spirit. Just period. Breathe, meditate, tap the fuck in so that you can know what time it is. Clock it. A lot of people can't read no damn clock if the numbers are not obvious. Just saying. That's what the Spirit said. Breathe and meditate. They'll tell you what time it is, night or day. Night or day. They'll always tell you. They'll reveal to you. And what they tell you, believe it. Two of Cups, moon, and release. If a person is doing moon magic on you to get you to return to a fucked up situation, the Spirit is telling this person they need to end that shit. They need to let it go. They need to let it go. The star is in their authority. They have the authority. And the Emperor, the Omega itself, is protecting you, beloved. So they really need to let that shit go. Balance. Yeah. It's giving you this intuitive, this angel that's here, that's sensitive, open-hearted, right? It's giving messages. And some of these messages is moody. Like, they don't always sound very good. Like, some of these spirits might have a little bit to say. It could be things that were undone or unsaid when they had their ability to be in a physical body, right? And you may be giving messages on their behalf, right? Like, and some of that shit ain't always good, and a lot of people don't want to hear it, but fuck what they want you to say, beloved. Shit, what they gonna do, bind your tongue? Somebody might want to bind your tongue. Yeah, but you stronger than that. They gotta be stronger than that, and they're just not. If you double High Priestess energy with the backing of the Omega, it ain't shit they can do with you. Not a damn thing. The words is gonna flow. They gonna flow freely. Let's get these last messages. Thank you guys so much for tapping in. I appreciate each and every one of you. My name is Lati. We are a channel messenger, a spiritual reader. I told you, justice coming through. Justice coming through. And what the fuck they gonna do with you? You too motherfucking strong. Like, justice is coming through. This High Priestess right here, too strong. And it ain't shit they could do with that. Like, just period. Just period. Look, trying to persecute you, hang you up and all of this shit. Like, no. They're causing delays. I don't even know if it's something, if you are a person that's giving messages, because they could be trying to stop your flow of your messages. Again, they can't do that shit. That shit is foolish. And it's like, if you going all the way with your gifts and doing what the Spirit told you to do, you know things to be true. Ace of Swords, you understand the truth. It be revealed onto you. Out of no way will the way be made. You ain't got to worry about shit. You can go all the way, like, say it. Put it out there. Light their ass on fire. You supposed to do it. You supposed to do it. Can't nobody do it like you. You the one that got the unique talent and the unique gift. It could be a million podcasters out here, but it ain't none like you, beloved. It ain't none like you. The Most High God is going to make a way for you. I'm seeing the number 0, 1, and 0 is 10. I see 28, which is 10, and then I see 11. 10 and 10 is 11. That's 1 and 1. That's 11, 11. I heard the work is done. Shit. Justice and justice. Dharma and karma, beloved. 11, 11. Check it. 28 is 10. That breaks down to 1. 1 and 0. That's 10. That breaks down to 1. I told you, shit. Dharma and karma. And with this Wheel of Fortune in the fucking reverse with the devil, that's fucking karma to what? They better understand it. 1 and 9 is motherfucking 10. And with the A's behind that, that's another motherfucking 1. That's 11. Come on with this thing. They don't understand. They don't understand how the infinite works, that it can do anything and everything it wants to do, because all of it belongs onto it. Don't shit belong onto me or to you. When you understand that you are made from everything, that everything is within you, you stop being like on some scarcity shit. You know that you are infinitely fruitful. Just because you don't have it in the physical don't mean you ain't got it in the spiritual. So do you got it now? You got it now. I got it now. I be that now. I be that now. I be that. Make your mind up so that you could see that. I love y'all. Thank you so much for tapping in. I appreciate each and every one of you. To the next, now know this. You are whole. You are complete. There's nothing broken and there's nothing missing. The Most High God has the ability to do all things, to make a way out of no way, beloved. For all things come from no thing, the essence of everything. Ashe.